Here are the triangle trend indicators for NinjaTrader on 8/9/2013 on the ES4 Renko. I'm not showing any trades today, but I wanted to illustrate how accurate using the cycle finder makes the swing cycle VB indicator. Now today the dominant cycle length on the 4 Renko is 14, and so if we take half that number and set the swing cycle to 7, you can see how it picks up the top and bottom of each of these cycles here. And it also illustrates how the cycle many times precedes the trend. Now, yesterday you can see the cycle started up right here before any indication of a trend, and then the trend was picked up right in this area, and then you would get out of this trade when the swing cycle moves below this variable band right here, right at the exact top of this cycle right in here. So if it doesn't become any long-lasting trend, this up cycle here is still, in the loosest definition of the word trend, it's still a trend up in here. Now you can see that this linear regression channel shows a downtrend here, but this is cycling within this downtrend. And so if you use the swing cycle VB, you can pick up each cycle within the downtrend. Now, the swing cycle moved up a little bit here, relating to these two up bars here, but swing cycle stayed red. The indicators really didn't indicate any change in direction of the trend here, so this was just a little bit of a head fake to the upside here before the trend resumed. Now I would get in this trend when it moved below this red price action trend line right here, and that would be good for about a 7-point trade in here, and then the swing cycle shot up here, which obviously is a pretty good place to get out of the trade right in here. Now, even though this DMI differential stayed below the zero line here, if you want to follow the swing cycle, you could get in here and pick up these points up in here. Now I think this is interesting right here because here's the ambush zone between 61.8 and 50% Fibonacci retracement right in here, and that's where the equity is right now. It crossed above this green price action trend line right here. But if you follow the swing cycle, you would get in this trade before it crossed this green price action trend line. So the interesting thing here is this going to be an uptrend here, or is this just a retracement into the ambush zone of a downtrend in through here? So we just have to wait and see what the result of that is. You can see here it seems to have stalled out pretty much at the top of the ambush zone here, and it's clearly becoming relatively overbought right up in here as the swing cycle and the variable band are getting very close to each other here. And one other thing I wanted to point out is on these fairly strong up moves in here and here, you can see the DIX starts up before the binary triangle forms. It's already coming up here, the binary triangle forms, and this is a nice up move here. Same over here, the DIX turns green, starts up here, the binary triangle forms right here, and it's a nice up move in here. Over here, the DIX comes in a little bit late, but still moving up when the binary triangle forms right in here. So it's a nice combination of indicators that are helpful along with the swing cycle VB. Here's a little bit later, and you can see that indeed swing cycle did cross below the variable band right here, indicating this was relatively overbought in this area, as it was close to the upper level of the linear regression channel and also close to the line from today's open, which always provides resistance when the equity is moving up. So this would have been a good place to get out of this trade, and it's obvious that you can rely on the swing cycle VB as it has a great deal of accuracy at the tops and bottoms of swings.